Hi, boys and girls. We're going to learn all about author's point today and supporting reasons to back up author's point. All right, so make sure you're following along and answering the questions I have within this video. So the focus for today's mini lesson is what we're going to find the author's point or opinion in a text. So you're going to think about what they're trying to prove or make you believe. So keywords are author's point, prove, and believe. And the second focus is we're going to find supporting reasons that back up that author's opinion or author's point that they're trying to make in an informational text. So we have our handy dandy anchor chart here, all about author's point. So the author's point is what the author is trying to prove in the text. They're trying to convince you of something or make you believe a certain way. It is usually how the author feels or what the author believes. So a lot of times if it's talking about how they feel about something or what they believe upon something, then that's their opinion. So it's the author's opinion. So you might hear me say, what's the author's point or what's the author's opinion? I'm basically asking the same question. Also, they don't just say their point or say their opinion. Good authors prove their point by supporting it with reasons in their text. So they give reasons why they feel a certain way, or they give reasons about the point that they're trying to make. So the first text we're going to read today is called Brushing Your Teeth. So if you could just follow along as I read. So we'll read it line by line. And I want you to be thinking about, okay, what is the author's point? What is he trying to prove? It is important to brush your teeth twice a day. If you do not brush your teeth may start to decay and get cavities. This means you'll have to get the cavities removed and get a filling. If you brush your teeth twice a day and floss once a day, then you will reduce the risk of getting cavities. This prevents sugar and food from building up on your teeth. Brushing your teeth often will also keep your breath fresh. No one wants stinky breath and rotten teeth. So I like to ask myself 3 questions when I'm trying to figure out, okay, what is the author's point? What is he trying to prove here? So the first question I ask is, what is this all about? So thinking about that, what is this text all about? What's the main topic of this text? I'll give you a minute to think about it. Look back in the story if you need to, or look back in the text. All right. And if you said to yourself, it's all about brushing your teeth, you're correct. Yeah, this whole text is all about brushing your teeth. The second question I always ask is the author trying to prove something? And if they are trying to prove something, what are they trying to prove? So I know it's all about brushing our teeth. And to me, as reading through all this information, it seems for me that he's trying to prove that it's important to brush your teeth twice a day. And I underline that right there. My third question is, what does the author believe? So I know he believes that it's important to brush your teeth twice a day. And even if you look down at the very bottom, he even believes that no one wants stinky breath and rotten teeth. So that's his opinion, what he believes. So overall, when I'm looking at this question, what is the author's point? Why, or what is he trying to prove in this text? And based on what I found, what he believes and what he's trying to prove, his opinion or his point is that the author's point is that it is important to brush your teeth. So that's what he's trying to prove here. That's the point he's trying to make, that it's important to brush your teeth. Now the next step is to figure out, okay, what are the reasons that they're giving? So what are some reasons that the author gives to support this? So looking back here, I can go back and reread to try and figure it out. So if I know that I'm saying the author's point is that it's important to brush your teeth, I need to find evidence or reasons that help to back it up. So right here it says, if you do not brush your teeth may start to decay and get cavities. Well, I know when something decays, it kind of goes bad or it rots. And I don't think that we really want our teeth to rot. So that to me is a pretty good reason um, that he's trying to give, that's showing that it's important, because he's saying if you don't brush your teeth, you're going to get cavities. So right down here, I'm going to write it on my paper. So one reason is that your teeth may start to decay and get cavities. So that's a reason that backs up that, yes, it's important. If you don't, then your teeth will start to rot and you'll get cavities from it. Now let's look for another reason, because a lot of times authors don't just give one reason, they give more than one. So I want you to go back and see if you can find another reason. So you can go ahead and pause the video here and just kind of look for yourself to see, is there another reason that the author gives to try and prove that it's important to brush your teeth? And when you're ready, you can hit play. Okay, hopefully everyone found their extra reason. And the reason that I found was right here. Brushing your teeth often will also keep your breath fresh. So looking at this, that's just another bonus right there. If you brush your teeth, your breath smells fresh. So I put it right over here. Another reason is that your breath will smell fresh. All right, so I found the author's point and two reasons that back up the point of it being important to brush your teeth. So now it's going to be more your turn. More your turn. So we're going to read fast food, and we're going to think about what is the author's point here and what reasons back it up. Even though fast food may taste delicious, it is not something you should eat very often. This food does not have the vitamins and nutrients you need to grow strong and healthy. There are extra calories, sugars, and fats and oils in these meals. Also, they often give you servings that are too big for you. Every once in a while, it is fun to go out and get these meals. In order to keep a healthy diet, these meals should be limited. By eating at home, you will keep your portions smaller and your food healthier. So again, back to my three questions. So what is this all about? So I want you to think for a moment, what is this whole text all about? You can go ahead and pause the video if you need to. So hopefully you answered that question. This is all about fast food, right? It's talking, the whole text is all about fast food. So now my second question is the author trying to prove something here? Is he trying to convince you of something? And I think he is, because it says right here, even though fast food may taste delicious, it is not something you should eat very often. That's his opinion. And he's trying to prove to you that, yeah, that's not something you should do. So what does the author believe? Well, I know he believes that fast food tastes delicious and you shouldn't eat it. But also, if I look down here, it says he believes that eating at home, you will keep your portion smaller and your food healthier. That's his opinion. So getting all that information and then moving on to this, what is the author's point? So what is the author trying to prove here? What is his opinion or his point overall? So I want you to think for a moment. You can pause the video and say it to a friend or say it to a family member or just say it to yourself, and be ready for when I unpause the video to see what I came up with. Okay, so I know in the very first sentence it says right here, it is not something you should eat very often. So my belief is that the author's point, what he's trying to prove here is that the author's point is that fast food is not something you should eat all the time. I think he's saying that, yes, it tastes good, but it's something that you should limit for sure. So now let's look for some reasons. So you can go ahead and pause the video and try and spot one reason that helps to support his point that fast food is not something you should eat all the time. If I were to say that a reason would be fast food may taste delicious, does that really support or back up that it's not something you should eat all the time? And if you said no, you're right. Yeah, it doesn't really help the case him saying that, oh yeah, fast food is delicious, because he's trying to say or convince you that you shouldn't be eating it all the time. So focus on reasons that really back up or support his point. All right. And welcome back if you pause the video. So if I look here, one reason that I found was that this food or this type of food does not have the vitamins and nutrients you need to grow strong and healthy. That's an important point. If you don't have the correct vitamins and nutrients, your body's not going to grow strong and you're not going to become healthy. So that definitely supports that you should not eat it very often because it doesn't have all the necessary nutrients. So I put it in a reason right down here. One reason is that this food does not give you vitamins and nutrients that your body needs. So that reason really helps to support that author's point. All right, now try and find that extra reason. What's another reason that helps to support that fast food is not something you should eat all the time? You can go ahead and pause the video. Okay, welcome back if you pause the video. One extra reason that I have found was this. They often give you servings that are too big for you. So this is talking about like restaurants, fast food restaurants. So this is just another reason saying that, yeah, they're too big for you. All right? Your serving size should be smaller. It shouldn't be big, ginormous meals. All right, so that is another reason that helps to support that you shouldn't eat it very often, because if you're eating fast food all the time and you're getting more and more food because they're bigger portions or bigger servings, then yeah, it's not going to be healthy for your body. So that is one other reason that I wrote down. I said another reason is that restaurants give you servings that are too big for you to eat. And I know that you might have had other reasons. So you could have said that there are extra calories, sugars, fats, and oils in these meals, which we know that those extra calories aren't good for you. And then even here, it's saying eating at home will help keep your portions smaller and your food healthier. So overall, you can have different reasons, but those are the two reasons that I found. So overall today, we talked about author's point. So what is the author trying to prove? And we talked about how the author gives reasons to back it up. So they give their opinion, how they feel about a topic, and they back it up with reasons to support it. So I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.